Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Slayer. So yes, I know we are a day late, and yes, I have a good reason for it, maybe, depending on how you view my reasoning. And that is, I was trying to finish up the Diablo 4 season, I did finish it up, and then it was just really, really late, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just really tired, I think I'm gonna go to bed. And so I just went to bed. Also, I wanted to save up until we had at least a little something. And we finally have that little something here. And so we're going to ascend in a moment, and I'm going to show you why I was saving up. I wouldn't have been able to do this yesterday either, so it's like, we'll just split the difference and save it for tomorrow. So, yes, 500 quadrillion, and now we can finally buy the last upgrade, Nature Essence. So now I have everything unlocked. All the abilities. Everything unlocked. For the first time in my idle slaying career. I don't know how long this will last. At any moment, there could be a patch that just takes all this away from me and we have to start over. Sort of. But that was really the reason I didn't want to make a video where it's like, yeah, sorry guys, we'll have Nature Essence next week. You won't get to see a full tree until then, so just wait. But no, we got it today. Oh. Oh. Did I not? Oh, okay. Oh, right, okay. I can re-roll this. What am I doing? Oh, perfect. That's much better. So, I was confused because yesterday I had the 8 bonus stages to do, and I did do it. And I'm like, what is going on here? So, okay, now it makes sense. A new day, new dailies. That's how it works, right? Anyways, now that we aren't confused anymore. I still have quests to do, I just have been putting them off because they don't materially change what I'm doing right now. And right now my goal is to get as many souls as possible. Okay, got that done. And I will go into that in a moment. Okay. Oh, let me unblock my silvers. Because I actually have managed to max my silvers back out. Because basically I'm not doing anything. I've been 100% idle slayering. I have taken the idle slaying to the next level. So that's all I've been doing, so I haven't, really needed anything. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're moving along at a pretty good clip. So the real question, and I don't know the answer to this, that's the biggest reason is, how high do I go for my video? No, I know how high I'm going for my video, to infinity and beyond. But what I meant to say is, how many souls should I get before I consider doing the ninja run? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I am considering... Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Everything's done. Okay. I am considering... Let me get all this... this is the problem with ascending. You gotta get everything rejiggered. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. There we go. And yes, sadly, the event is over, so... Yeah. I missed the Attack on Titan event. I was sad to see it go. Even though I wasn't any good at the minigame, I couldn't enter the Diamond Club. It was still enjoyable. I hope nobody, grinded themselves into a frenzy for Diamond Club, because if you did, outside of doing it for fun, obviously, and enjoying it, because if you did, it's all gone. I don't even think we got a feat of strength, which kind of makes me sad. Achievements. Because we don't have feats of strength in this game. Anyways, it is what it is. So, let's take a look here. No, I really don't know. But, okay, so the reality is I need to start on my spear run. The second reality of that reality is before I do my spear run, how many souls should I have banked? which I guess this screen becomes relevant for. So I'm currently looking at... Where is it? Oh, chest hunt, okay. Alright, well that... We bricked that pretty quick. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Okay, well now we're ascending heights. Back to back, huh? That's just the way I like it. So personally, I was thinking of getting to at least two quintillion. For number one, just so I have something in the bank in case we get an update. And two, because, I don't know, that's just what seemed to make sense. You know, kind of the problem now with the way inner power works is I need to make sure I have a lot banked, because I'm going to, like, the amount of souls I'm going to be able to make is just going to diminish. Whereas before, when you were doing this kind of run with inner power, depending on which version of inner power you were using, you either, you could end up with a lot of souls, which is always good. Lots of souls is good. Just because inner power would just keep stacking. So like the what I'll call version 1 of inner power, basically your unspent helped you cap. So basically you would get a huge amount of unspent and then just not ascend during it, and you would have an enormous amount of souls that would just basically continuously grow at a linear rate. So as long as you had a good amount going into that version of inner power, you were good. The second version was then what you spent mattered. So what you spent mattered would work for me where I'm at now, and that I have purchased everything. So there would be literally no way inner power could get stronger. Obviously, we're now in the third iteration of inner power, where it works like the first or the second iteration, but it's capped, which is that's fine. The cap is fine. I'm looking forward to the ability to raise the cap in the future. So, with the capped version of inner power, like, the only thing that matters is, on the spear run is basically spear. And the only way for me to get souls is what'll get offline. So, it kind of puts me in a soul conundrum, because my souls are going to diminish, until I'm getting very few souls, because I'm not ascending and increasing Soul Reaper. And you might say, well, you have all the upgrades, why would you want to collect tons and tons of souls? And I'll tell you why. Because you know there's always going to be another update. This is not the last iteration of the game. Oh, we even got a dagger. Too bad the dagger sucked. It was the right dagger, I think. Is it the... No, it isn't. No, it's not even the right dagger. Ignore me. Trash dagger for trash. Okay. But anyways, that was a thing. So I was thinking to get to 2 quintillion souls. Maybe a little more than that. I don't know. Because that gives me at least 2.5 quintillion as the base amount, which would be 5 times what I'm getting now. And I'm hoping that that would be enough to really propel me to the next level. Because last time I did this run, we got up to, and as you can see, we got up to TV. And how I screwed up on my TV run was that basically what I was supposed to do and then what I did were 2 different things. What I was supposed to do on my TV run, even when I ended it, was buy the TV claw, and I didn't. So that's something that has weighed on me ever since. Now, I have heard with sufficient soul multipliers, we should be able to at least start the run in the TVs, which is the other goal. You know, we need to be strong enough so that we at least can start in the TV, which is why I'm saying, well, let's just get to 2 quintillion. If I'm wrong, well, you have a whole comment section to correct me. So that's the immediate goal. That's where we'll see where we're going. Outside of that, really, there's not too much else for me to do. My armory could be improved some. I could probably take the shield up 2 more levels. I could probably take the sword up 2 more levels. I've been kind of, I guess I will say, slow rolling that intentionally. Because I do notice that when I ascend, I have a huge problem catching things up. I do wonder if I should get some more Adronis armor. That's probably something because there's a lot of soul bonus on that. And I think this is a little under. I think I could probably take that up to 14, maybe 15, well, maybe 13. I don't know. And the helmet, I don't know how much, well, the helmet's low too. So I definitely need to work on my helmet and my armor at some point. We probably won't do that this episode. The thing is, I want to keep everything around the cost of the 15 shield. I don't want to go too much higher than that because then it becomes like what I really want is I want loadouts. Okay, I know I've said this, but I know I've said this. Other people have expressed this. Everybody's talking about it, and Pablo isn't giving it to us. I would really feel a lot better with taking this stuff further if I had a second loadout and I could just say, okay, here's my not as good set of gear. So that, but again, I don't know that I would take it much further than this. And the reason for that is, this needs to be the gear that functions once I have 1 quadrillion souls, give or take. So once I can get 35 Vegetas, that's as far as I want it to go. I don't want it to go any higher than that, for now. Again, what I would likely do is if we had a loadout, is I'd make a loadout for much more high-level gear, and then of course I'd have a loadout with just like the mess-around gear, which is, but I would want 3 loadouts, is what I'm saying. End game gear, mid-game gear, which would be where my 13 shield would slot in, and then basically here's the unique items that are equipped, and they're not equipped in the other loadouts, so here they are. That would be what I want to see. Oh, wow. I don't know why I kept jumping. I didn't need to keep jumping. But that'd be kind of, even just 1 extra loadout, because then it could be like, this is my low-level set of gear, and I could build that out, and then swap out the pieces as necessary. Plus, that would also make me feel better about not accidentally trying to delete my gear, because it'd be equipped, and it'd be much less likely for me to do that, I want to say. I can't say that for certain, because I could still accidentally... You know, I still want to lock gear, and I haven't been able to find a way to articulate it. I just feel better with my... It makes me sleep better at night if I could lock my gear. Which sounds weird, because, like, well, isn't the prompt to destroy your gear good enough? Well, yes and no. It's just that this is just the way I feel. And, it is actually really hard to articulate why I feel this way, other than it completely prevents accidents from happening. Because if it is locked, you can't interact with destroying it without unlocking the gear, which requires you to specifically select that piece of gear to unlock it. For some reason, I like that so much more than multiple prompts. I know you guys watched me, like, almost destroy my 13 shield in a live stream, which I said yes to the first prompt and no to the second prompt. One of the things I noticed in that scenario is that the second and first prompt overlapped each other. And so let's explain why that was so dangerous. Is if I had a mouse that double-clicked or something like that, because to make a long story short, I had a friend, and he's actually, I think, still my friend. I think he's still friends with me. I will find out more after this video and let you know in the comments if we are, in fact, still friends. I do talk to him regularly. And he had a mouse that when he clicked once would double click. So what I was wondering is, if I replicated his mouse malfunction, which just basically was no fault of his own, his mouse had just, the sensor had gone bad, he had to purchase a new mouse, and if I did double click at that specific moment, would the double click have agreed to delete my 13 shield? And that is something that I consider most important to know. I really want to know that answer. And so, oh wow, okay, we're gonna get all this stuff. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, that's good. We at least made it to DV, which is nice. I like being in DV land. And there we go. So that's one of the things I want to test at some point. I thought I was going to test it on the live stream, or one of my live streams, but I don't believe I upgraded a piece of gear high enough to trigger that. So I didn't know how high you have to level a piece of gear to trigger the double check. You know? I thought it was 5 or 6 or something like that. I think I got it up to 7. And I was wrong. And honestly, now with the extra DV we're getting, I'm willing to try it again. I just need to know how high to take something to get doubled. Because I want to see if I just accidentally click twice or something like that. I'm going to simulate the issue by clicking twice, okay? We're going to have the... You're going to have to give me the benefit of the doubt. But anyways, that's something I really want to look into. Now, obviously, we have all the good upgrades now. We're doing so well in the upgrades. Like I said, I probably need to do some more of my armor and my helmet. And we're sitting on 7,000 DP, so there should be no issue with that. But yeah, outside of that, we're just saving up for the ninja run. So like I said, I am assuming that we will get to, at this point in time, we're going to save up to 2 quintillion that I have available to spend. Because I want to be sure that I have enough in the bank in case, like, Pablo surprises us with a super powerful new Ascension thing. I want to make sure that I'm able to purchase it without interrupting my ninja run. And also, I want to have a big multiplier to help us get to at least TV. So that's the plan. The comment section is, of course, available for you to tell me, oh, your plan sucks there. Alright, let's do it. So that's kind of where we're at. And I also haven't seen anything about a future update. So when the next update is coming, nobody knows. So it's going to be an interesting adventure. Even though I have completed everything, I am, of course, not going to stop this adventure. We still have achievements to complete. And even if I have every achievement after the spear run, we will still what we will be doing is we will be preparing for the next update. Which is basically, you know, we just have to have as many souls as possible. So that's kind of like the goal. The goal and goal and goal. It's like layers of goal. Unfortunately, because of the state of where I'm at, that's about all we're going to have for this video. So, that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.